Y'all thought
the Happy Birthday Podcast
was gonna end the year without bringing y'all some more of that drip. And y'all got me fucked up. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I wish you the happiest. Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Well, I don't want to start on the word "well." That's kind of weak, right?
Well.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you this. Before you guys start jabber John away.
Tell me something good.
Well, it has been some time since we've done one of these episodes. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I had a lot of time to think during the time off. A lot of time to think.
I'm sorry.
Mostly about the podcast. It's okay. That's okay. Don't let it happen again, but it's okay.
No, yeah.
One big thing I was thinking about was the introduction of each episode of this podcast, because you want to start strong. You want to just pound them right away, right?
Okay.
Not sexually, but like in a cool way, which can be sexual too.
Okay.
So I spent a lot of time just thinking about what are some of the other great shows out there that we can kind of learn from, take from, great artists, or what is it, bad artists?
Steal from, yeah.
Yes, okay. Keeping that in mind, I did some studying, and I think I've got a good intro for us. Ready?
All right.
Okay. Welcome to Family Feud. I'm Steve Harvey. Let's meet the contestants.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast. I'm Dan, November 10th.
I'm Jackie, October 12th, which is tomorrow, by the way.
Let's talk about this, Jackie.
Yeah.
Because podcasts are all about just a few people talking about birthdays.
Yeah.
And
as far as I know, my lived experience is that.
Sure, and I can only speak to my lived experience. I can't really speak for any others. But I will speak for you right now when I say I bet that you cannot wish to wait to know who celebrity has a happy birthday today.
Today. I'm going to guess.
Can you not do that next time, by the way? Can you?
It's fun. It's fun for me.
All right.
I'm going to guess. I keep telling myself, think of a few raw guesses beforehand so that you're prepared. I tell myself that, and then I forget to do it. So now I actually have to just think of someone.
Fail to prepare. Prepare to fail.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of like the key to comedy?
We'll talk about that in the Patreon episode.
Sure we will.
We'll talk about the keys
Join
to
us
comedy.
next week on The Key to Comedy.
We're going to sit down with Louis C.K. and Ricky Gervais and talk about the real meaning of being offended.
Who's the Key from Key and Peele? I never knew. Keenan Thompson?
Yeah. Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Oh, good one. I'm going to say Keenan. I'm going to say one of the Wayans brothers, and I'm going to say Marty.
Marty Wayans?
Yeah.
From Martin Wayans.
Martin Short. Final answer. Martin Short, final answer.
Let me check my notes here.
Okay.
Let's see, Three Amigos, Clifford. Ooh. Are you sitting down, Jackie? I have some news to deliver to you.
Yeah, big
This
time.
could be kind of difficult to hear, but...
Wait, Martin Short's in the Three Amigos?
He was one of the Amigos. Are you daft?
No, I just haven't seen it since I was a little kid. Are you serious? It was Billy Crystal, Tom Arnold. You're laughing, but that was genuine.
I've never seen it.
Is it not Tom Arnold not in the movie?
No.
Who are the men?
Are you thinking of City Slickers?
Yes.
Tom Arnold ain't in that either, but that's Billy Crystal and a couple other guys. Three Amigos, Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, Martin Short.
Those are the same guy.
I know. That's why they were able to make three of them. But no, Jackie.
Steve Martin, Chevy Chase.
Jackie O, Steve Martin Short. This famous birthday belongs to a woman, Jacqueline. It's a gal, all right? So who is it?
Today is a good day for women's birthdays. I tell you what, there's a lot of bad bitches on the list.
Okay, you feel like you're kind of giving me an indirect hint to your later segment, but let's shelve that. Let's stick a pin in that.
No, I just did some research,
okay.
So some women born on this day.
You must be excited for your birthday, Eve. Are you going to party or what's going on?
I am. Actually, my sister-in-law was born today.
Oh, wow.
Not this year.
I
Many
understand.
years ago.
Wait,
So
you have a brother?
Nope, my husband's sister.
Oh, yeah.
And
I always wondered if that carried over.
Do a joint birthday party every year. And
Like,
yes. And this year I said we should get KFC for dinner, and she said, heck yeah. So we're doing buckets of chicken, and it's going to be a party.
Wow. Jackie, we're talking about a woman. She was around. She was well known. She's a celebrity, you might say.
Okay.
Not quite in the show business world, but she was around during the kind of earlier half of the 20th century. The kind of the period that I seem to know a disturbing amount about, the 30s,
Okay.
the 40s, right?
We're talking like Ethel Merman.
Ooh, yeah.
You love when I say that.
Yeah, I think you said that. That's a name from the past.
You're always like,
wow.
oh.
Oh, wow, look at you knowing. Jackie, this woman is not in entertainment. Not in the entertainment world. I don't think she's very entertaining, but I'll say this. I have some notes, actually. I wrote out some clues here. I can barely read what I wrote here. She was a strong woman.
By trade or just... Is that
just like not like physically strong, but like the way that women are strong when they're like, she's a strong woman, and it just means that she's like
overweight
stuff. Yeah. Well, no.
Okay.
But I think I would
Susan
venture
B. Anthony type? Or
close. I would venture to guess that she was stronger, physically stronger than her husband. Her husband is more well known than she is, and I bet that she could. She
had like a crippled husband?
Yes.
Was he a president?
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't know.
You know the one.
I don't know women, and I don't know presidents. I don't know
This guy was
history.
this guy was president for 100 years.
George Washington.
No, he was president. He said, "Today is a day that will live in infamy." And everyone's like, "Infamy?"
The wheelchair guy.
Yes. He rounded up American citizens.
Eisenhower.
No, before him.
That does nothing for me.
Oh, come on. He's one of those 3-letter guys. He's an initial.
FDR.
FDR's wife is
Gigi Allen.
Gigi Allen. Yes.
FDR's wife was Eleanor Roosevelt.
There we go. Your first correct guess.
Bad bitch.
This season. Yes, there we go. I didn't want to say it. I did want to say it, but I wasn't going to say it, which is me checking my privilege by not saying things that immediately spring to mind.
Well, go for it.
What do you have to say about that?
Eleanor Roosevelt is... What do I know about her? She's... I don't know what she did. Did she do voting?
Here's what I want to say to you, Jacqueline.
What?
It's been a while. Not like the song. It's been a little bit since we've done this. And you might remember that about, let me check my watch here. Let me check my watch. Oh, right about this time in the program, we do a segment that we've done in every episode of the Happy Birthday podcast.
What's it called?
Celebrating one of today's famous Jolly Good Fellows. And this segment is called Birthday Bio of Eleanor Roosevelt.
Okay.
You know what they say. First ladies. Can't live with them, can't live without them. And how could we as a nation have lived for all these glorious centuries without these lovely creatures lending just the right amount of femininity to that whitest of white houses, the White House? But let's face it, first ladies are people too, and nobody's perfect. This disturbing truth revealed itself to me as I began researching the subject of this birthday bio segment. As it turns out, despite being in a seemingly faithful, committed marriage to none other than 4-time President of the United States of America award winner Franklin D. Roosevelt, E. Roosevelt reportedly carried on a long-running clandestine affair with another woman.
What? He was president 4 times?
Yes.
Isn't that illegal?
It was. They made it illegal after he got out of office.
Bad
Yeah.
man.
He paid the ultimate price for it.
That's true.
He's crippled.
He had a lesbian wife.
Now, let me be clear. It is not the same-sex nature of this relationship that I am taking issue with. In fact, I'm going to kind of go out on a limb here and speak for all of us when I say that here at the Happy Birthday Podcast, we do not condemn homosexuality. Is that fair to say? Is that okay?
I guess.
Okay. No, it is simply the deceitful nature of First Lady ER's sapphic extramarital hijinks that bring posthumous shame upon her name. I mean, if FDR had been aware of the situation, do you think he would stand for it? And so, today on the birthday of jolly good fellow Eleanor Roosevelt, I'd like to inject a much-needed booster shot, #booster shot, of realism into the typical spewing of hagiography that we call the birthday bio. We will not be celebrating this famous birthday with the customary cake, but instead, sandwiches. Compliment sandwiches. The compliment sandwich is a controversial corporate management technique in which a piece of negative criticism is delivered with a slice of positive feedback on either side of it. The criticism serves as the meat or peanut butter or whatever in this metaphor, and the positive remarks are what symbolize the bread. Does that make sense?
The meat is the negative, the
bread's
buns is the positive.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
I first heard of the compliment sandwich in an episode of Family Guy from a while ago, and again,
I'm Peter Griffin.
Yeah, and I think you always get me with that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go out and speak for all of us again when I say shout out Family Guy.
Yeah.
And what I would like to do today is not to focus simply on birthday girl Eleanor R., but rather a broad selection, no pun intended, of first ladies throughout American history. But I thought that was a baby crying. Never mind that. But of course, we must begin with the reason for the season, Mrs. Franklin Delano Roosevelt herself, Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay.
It was Eleanor Delano Roosevelt?
Yes. Ironic.
Sucks.
So here we go. Positive thing first. She married a man who would one day become president, and that shows that she really knew how to pick him. Huh. But like I said, she had at least one, possibly several affairs. Mm-hmm. Maybe if her hubby had had a happier home life, he would have gone a little easier on those Japanese internment camps.
Yeah, I feel like if she was going to have an extramarital affair, it would make sense because probably his shit didn't work anymore. But the fact that it was with a woman, it's like your husband could finger bang you too. So this is deeper than that.
But then the positive thing on the end is she died on November 7th, 1962, and November 7th is very close to my birthday. That's kind of cool.
It's also close to voting day.
Immediately after Eleanor, the coveted First Lady throne was occupied by Bess Truman, the comely companion of Harry S. Truman.
Comely?
It's an old-fashioned word for attractive.
I'm start calling people that.
Messy Bessie holds the honor of being the longest-lived First Lady, dying at the ripe old age of 97.
Damn!
Almost a perfect 100 from Bess Truman. Unfortunately, according to Wikipedia, she was a known anti-Semite who was proud to have never welcomed a Jew into her home for her entire life.
Well, I mean, no, I have. Literally one, though. Like, that's not uncommon, but I'm not proud of it.
Okay, well, but to her credit, she married Harry Truman, who became president, so she also knew how to pick him. Next up in the hot seat is Frances Cleveland, wife of...
The Cleveland Show.
That's right. The reigning champion of non-consecutive presidential terms, Grover Cleveland. The lovely Frances Cleveland has the honor of being the youngest woman to hold the title of First Lady, coming into that role at the age of 21. 28 years, her husband's junior.
Whoa.
Ew.
That's kind of badass.
Honestly, if you're going to date a 40-year-old man when you're 21, he better be the fucking president. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Okay, but 5 years after her septuagenarian soulmate Grover left this mortal coil in 1908, Frances went on to remarry, which I find incredibly disrespectful. But to her credit, in the following decade, and this is true, as women across the nation were fighting for their right to vote, the former Mrs. Cleveland went against the current and claimed that, quote, women aren't yet intelligent enough to vote. So bravo, Frances.
She wasn't wrong.
Yeah, she was a woman who was unafraid to speak her mind and kind of afraid to also.
They weren't allowed to read books and stuff, maps.
Thank you, Jackie.
Standing
up for the men's rights. Yeah,
they weren't allowed.
No.
They weren't allowed to go to school.
Let's get out of the Gilded Age and into the Golden Age because it's her turn, Hillary Clinton. Okay, now calm down. Let's give her a chance. Calm down. One positive thing to start off with, she lost the 2016 election. Can't fault her for that, right? Negative feedback. Well, you could ask the children who were kept as adrenochrome slaves in the basement of Comet Ping Pong Pizza. I was going to say, I talked to the family of Seth Rich or any of the other hundreds of names in the Clinton body count list. Maybe see how her email server felt, being literally thrown into a vat of boiling acid. But one more positive note about Hillary Rodham Clinton.
She was kind of hot in the 70s.
Thank you. I was kind of drawing a blank. Thank you, Paul.
Oh, I just thought of another Jewish person that's been in my house.
Well, finally, let's take a good look at a lady worth taking a good long look at. Here's one more so-called lady who just goes to show that well-behaved women rarely make history, Miss Melania Trump. Yes, even a Trump isn't above getting the compliment sandwich treatment every now and then. And so Melania Trump, she is reportedly fluent in 5 languages.
Nice.
Okay, pretty cool. But she married a damn Cheeto. Not so good. Not so good. But to her credit, she did pose for some nude and topless photographs in her younger days. And we will be linking to those in the episode description. Or if you want, you can just text me, 906-235-1726. I will get you that link. So happy birthday, Melania.
Happy birthday.
Eleanor Roosevelt, we miss
Eleanor
you. We
Roosevelt.
love you. Happy birthday. And let's just remember, as wonderful as all of our nation's stunning, comely first ladies have been, there's always room for improvement. Happy birthday to all of you.
Happy birthday. Let's do compliment sandwiches for each other.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Paul, you have cool glasses on today, but you are blind and can't see without them. Therefore, you are inferior. But you have health insurance.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jackie, you are the most beautiful woman in the whole world. But you do a racist Chinese voice sometimes that we have to edit out every week of this show.
Yeah.
And also, I love you.
All right, dude. Thank you. Dan, your wife is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Wow.
Your
It's not really about me.
toilet is too close to the head of your bed.
I agree. I agree with that.
And she doesn't deserve that.
They call it the head.
But you have a good selection of chips usually in your home. So
Thank you.
yeah.
As for the two of you, I'm going to have to think long and hard about this.
That's all right.
Jackie, why don't you say some stuff?
Well, here, let's take a break. You think about good, bad, good for me, good, bad, good for Paul, and then do one for yourself while you're at it. And we'll just take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I am so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
The Biden administration recently announced plans to forgive $10,000 of student loan debt for low-income borrowers. But there can never be forgiveness without an apology. That's why we're asking all eligible debt forgiveness recipients to submit a quick 30-second video apologizing for your outstanding student loan debt. All you need to do is grab your tablet or smartphone, open up the forward-facing camera, and hit that red button. Then, raise your right hand, give your name, your major, the amount you owe, at least one good reason why you haven't paid it back yet, followed by a simple, "I'm sorry." Apologies must be submitted before the November midterms, but the sooner you get this burden off your conscience, the better. So what are you waiting for? Log on to studentaid.gov/I'm-so-sorry today and let Uncle Sam know that you know you've been bad and you won't do it again.
Jackie,
Yes, welcome back.
I
Hello.
feel an electric energy in the air. Do you feel that? It might be the 5G.
Oh, yeah, you might need to get that looked
But
at.
what I want to really look at is that I don't think it's just Eleanor Roosevelt's birthday, right?
You are correct.
It's never
Yes.
just one person's birthday, right? It's never just one.
No.
It's always a few birthdays.
No, it's
yeah.
usually 2-3 guys minimum.
So who else would have a birthday on your birthday eve? That's what I want to know.
You know, I actually
I
have the answer
don't want to cut
to
you off,
that
but
question,
it's important
but I would love for you to
to try to guess.
whose birthday is today.
Okay.
Raw guess. Let's hear it. What do you think?
Ted Cruz.
Ooh, love him.
Yeah.
He's got one of those aptronyms
Yeah.
because he goes on a lot of vacations.
Sure.
Zerk.
No, Paul.
You know who does not?
Just leave it out.
Zerkdet.
You know who does not have an acronym?
Who's that?
Nicole Kidman should be a Nicole adult woman.
Or childless woman. But does she have children?
I'd like to think so. If you know what I mean.
It is not her birthday, I'm sorry, and
Movies
it is not
are
whoever
magic.
else you said.
I love sitting in the movie theater.
We mentioned earlier that a lot of women have birthdays today.
Girl?
A lot
I thought
of
you
those
were trying to
Libra
fake me out.
girls.
I thought you were trying to fake me out.
With that in mind, and with perhaps one more clue, would you like to take another guess?
Lisa Frank from Lisa Frank Trapper Keepers.
Great guess. Wrong, though. This person is a woman actress.
Nicole Kidman.
She has a famous triple threat sibling. Would you like to know the threats?
Threaten me, sure.
Television, film, and song. This person.
That's all female celebrities do all three of those things.
Well, this birthday girl
Susan
does
Boyle.
not. Her famous sister does.
Jessica Simpson.
Really good guess.
Thank
This
you.
is an American actress born in Los Angeles who has a television show. One of my favorites, personally. It's a single name title TV show, and it's named after her character.
Buffy.
No, this is more of a whodunit type of show.
For Murder, She Wrote.
More recent than that.
There's
But
no
the name of the show is
the character.
the character's name.
And it's a whodunit?
It's a whodunit, and it takes place in a museum most of the time.
Should be Who Did It.
It takes place at the Smithsonian.
Ben Stiller, Night at the Museum.
This is a television
Smithsonian.
show.
I
with a
honestly have
woman.
no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Her sister was in the movie Elf.
Deschanel?
Yes.
She has a sister?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The lead actress in the series Bones.
Oh, that's her name?
Her name is what?
The character's name Bones?
In the show, yeah. Have you never seen Bones?
No, I really did not. I thought that the bones in the title just referred to the bones that
Well,
we know.
she's
we
a
know
bone
bones.
doctor, so they call her Bones.
I've
and
never
she
seen
does
it.
the bones.
Bones in. Dry bones.
Yes. So what's her name?
Get Jada Hutt on the phone. Let's finish the.
She's Zoe Deschanel's sister.
I don't know. Something Deschanel.
Yes.
Emily Deschanel.
Yes.
Really?
Emily Deschanel.
Wow. Hold on. I'm
How'd
going
you
to,
know?
real quick, I'm going to do a little tribute to Zoe Deschanel. Hold on a second.
Okay. I think you looked it up. I think you cheated.
Is this the kind of tribute where he comes on a picture of her?
Very comely.
Jam bones, dry bones, old bones.
Very, very manic, very pixie, very dream girl.
Oh, Dream Girl. Well, I think Emily Deschanel sounds like a Dream Girl. Any woman named Bones is good for me, so I'd like to know a little bit more about her because I didn't know that she was Bones.
Well, I know you're all asking the same question. What are some fun facts about today's 46-year-old JGF Emily
Wow.
Deschanel?
46.
ED is a vegan, an animal rights activist. She's married to David Hornsby, actor and writer for hit TV series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Funny, because I'm pretty Hornsby for Zoe Deschanel.
She once voiced the character of Julia Roberts on television's The Cleveland Show. Dan, I'm sure you remember that.
Little tie-in, yeah.
episode.
Shout out Cleveland Show.
But beyond her meat phobia and her celebrity sistering, Emily is best known for her star role as Dr. Temperance Brennan on the TV show Bones. The show ran for 12 seasons, ending in 2017, and aired a total of 246 episodes, with the name of each episode title following a this thing and that thing format. For example, The Man in the Morgue, The Soldier on the Grave, The Woman in Limbo, and The Devil in the Details. Now, Dan, I thought it would be fun for you to do a little more guessing since we've been away for so long. So let's see if you can guess which of these episode titles are real Bones episodes and which are not, in a little game we like to call Bones or Nah. Ready?
Sure. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Starting
Yeah,
with
I'm ready.
season
Let's go.
Starting with season 6, episode 8, we have The Small Man in the Circus. Bones or Nah?
Bones or no or nah?
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
All right, we have the 146th episode, season 8, episode 4, The Horse in the Hole.
Nah.
Right,
I would watch both those episodes.
I'm sure you would, and you probably should. 184th episode, season 9, episode 13. The big beef in the septic tank, and that's capital B big, capital B beef. The septic tank.
Bones. When do I get the answers?
I'll mark that down at the end.
Okay.
Moving along, we have episode 191, season premiere of season 10, episode 1 here. The victim in the hot soup.
Bones. I think that you were trying to. That sounds like something that you would fake to make up for me.
Yeah.
But I think it's real. Excuse
Okay,
me.
bless you.
Nice.
God bless. And then, coincidentally, here for the win, Dan, the 69th episode, season 4, episode 11, the bone that blew. A little deviation from the this and that format there. The bone that blew. Bones or nah?
I'm gonna go bones on that one.
All right, you got none of them correct.
What?
The only correct one. Oh wait, did you say bones?
For what? The last one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got that one correct.
Listen up. Okay, there we go.
The only bones was episode 69.
Oh,
the bone that
God,
blew.
The bone that blew. Wow.
The rest of them, big beef in the septic
You made those
tank, horse in the hole, small man in the circus.
Wow. Okay.
None of those are real. Yeah.
Well, you kind of made me look like a jackass in front of all of our fans and friends.
And that is my birthday gift to Emily Deschanel. Happy 46th.
And happy 36th to you tomorrow, Jackie. And happy birthday
Well-
to Zoe Deschanel, whenever her birthday may be. And Paul has a big
Rat,
tissue wadded
happy
up in his
birthday,
nose
Rat.
right now. And yes, our good friend Alex Hackla. And I was trying to say earlier, but you just kind of talked right over me, Jackie, is that today is my birthday to our friends in London and Liverpool.
Oh, that's right.
10,
Jolly
11.
good birthday over the
Stan's
pond to
birthday
ya.
across the pond, 10, 11, you know.
Wow.
So,
That's really quite rich. I love that for you, and I love commercials.
I do too. Adverts, we called them, actually.
Right.
And while I continue to try to think about compliment sandwiches, we might do something a little wild when we come back. So I hope that Paul has blown all the COVID out of his nostrils. Oh.
I don't feel good.
You're fine. Hey y'all, it's Katie from Katie's Critters here to tell you about our fall deals down at the Critter Cave. Right now we've got buy one get one snake, spiders, and male babies, half off chinchilla dust, and a doozy of a deal on rats. Buy 6 rats, get a playpen for free. Now we know things can get a little stinky when you got critter family in your house, so we've partnered with HBD Pod and Bissell to give away 1 free pet strength air purifier to a lucky customer. So come on in, buy up some critters, get your stock room stocked up for the season with kibbles, pinkies, hay, straw, dehydrated whatnots, whatever you need for your critter cave. Alright, come on down. We're up here in Northtown off 552. Give me a ring, 235-1726. Let me know if you heard this ad and I'll toss you an extra 5% off if you did. That's Katie's Critters out on 553. See y'all.
What did the marijuana addict say to Joe Biden? Pardon me. Did you hear about this? Have you seen this?
Yes.
See why I respect Paul so much? Not even a smile. Should I just go ahead with the last thing that I wrote down?
Yes, please do.
If conservatives didn't like what Lizzo did to James Madison's flute, wait till they see what Cardi B did to Bill Clinton's saxophone. I hadn't said that out loud before.
Does the government have Bill Clinton's saxophone somewhere?
I hope so. I think
They better.
I think that has to be contained somewhere.
Yeah.
You can't have it in the
That shit.
Library of Congress because it has to be quiet in there. So it'd be the stage of Congress.
You can
the
just
jazz
check it
lounge.
out.
The lounge of Congress.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, welcome back to the internet's favorite radio show, WHBD.
Tyler, they're making me do my segment even though I'm very sick.
Can you introduce
it?
I
Do you want me
tested
to-
positive for COVID.
It wasn't
Oh,
positive.
jeez.
This is the wild card segment. I have COVID-19.
Joe Biden went to work every day when he had COVID-19.
You have COVID-22.
So they're making me do this segment even though I'm very sick.
Do you want me to do the segment?
Yeah.
That'd be
actually-
fun.
That would be
That would
fun.
be fun.
Well, these guys haven't seen it yet. Tyler, what's your phone number? I'm just gonna text you the questions and you quiz these assholes.
I love this.
Oh my gosh. So are these the questions?
Well, those are just things that happened on this day.
Oh, and then I have to just ad-lib questions?
That's usually what I do. I never know what I'm
Perfect.
going to say until I've already said it.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember it.
So who do we have in the studio with us today? Who are you? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hi, this is Tyler from Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Oh, I remember you.
Oh, the
You
mayor
can't put
guy.
one
I
over
was
the Mayor
on
Marquette.
some of the other seasons.
Yeah, you're kind of a
fan favorite.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
You know what? I did have one person who started listening over our break, and they were giving me kind of their favorite episodes and whatever. They said, that guy from Stevens Point is hilarious.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so nice.
A lot to live up to, which is kind of because I don't think Tyler was trying to be funny those other times. So I don't know what that's.
Just me and T carrying the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't change who you are, you know? Like, I don't change for any podcast.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how serious a podcast is.
Tyler's going to be asking some questions. He's got a list of things that happened on this day, and Dan and Jackie are going to try to guess what they are.
We talking births, deaths,
Doesn't matter.
divorces.
Doesn't
And I'm
matter.
glad we're doing it this way because we need to figure out a new prize for our guests.
Gun.
Yeah. Gun. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're giving away a gun.
Okay.
I
Glock
like
with a
that.
scope it is.
Not today though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not every day you get a scope.
No.
Yeah.
My dentist was giving out prizes and couldn't even afford scope. I'm like, what is this, off-brand mouthwash?
Oh, that's too bad.
Can you imagine getting like a goodie bag at like a Glock convention?
Yes.
It's just a bunch of guns. It's just a garbage bag full of
But
guns.
it's
Here you go. Here you go.
like you get like the gun, like keychain, like the notepad with a gun on it.
Gun swag.
Gun swag.
Love
Yeah.
that.
A garbage bag full of guns, and you're out in the parking lot hauling it and trying to like throw it into the bed of your pickup truck, and three of them fire. Whoop! Got
You're
some
like,
live
well,
ones.
I'm so glad I flew into this convention.
That's so sick.
Have any weapons with you today, sir? No, just some prizes.
They're more trophies than.
Yeah.
All right. What are we doing here? This is exciting. I'm nervous. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't hope that this is going to be
I'm
fun.
scared.
I have COVID.
It's fine.
Yeah. Now I don't think any of these are births. These are events in history.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask very insightful questions to try to help you guys
Finally.
figure out what happened on this day in history.
Okay.
Got it.
Should we take turns guessing, or should we just free for all?
Free for all.
Okay.
Wild card.
Yeah, lightning round.
Okay. I'm gonna get like a buzzer or something.
Okay.
You got one handy?
I'm trying. Looking.
Now you guys may have heard of TV shows that are on particular days of the week. But this one got invented prior to today, but it didn't happen for the first time until today.
The Today Show.
Saturday Night Live.
Dan got it.
Damn.
Saturday Night Live. Was that too easy of a clue?
No, I didn't get that at all.
Okay, good. Very convoluted.
1 point
Wait,
for
what
Dan.
happened? It started on this day?
Yep, it premiered. But do you guys know who the host was?
George Carlin was on the first
George
one.
Carlin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
I don't know why they chose him first.
Just to get America laughing.
Short Kings.
Yeah.
Got some.
Well, I got one. I'm just gonna pepper in here. On this day in 1922, Turkey and Greece sign a ceasefire, making me hungry with that one.
Yeah, sounds
Turkey,
good.
Greece.
The Gravy Accord, I believe it was called.
The flight attendant says, "Get on the get on the plane." Fuck you! I'm getting in the plane. That's a George Carlin joke. You ever see these people that believe in God? What a bunch of bullshit. Who are all these people giving a fuck about anything? What else do we got on Jackie's birthday eve? Jackie, you don't look a day over however old you've ever been.
Yeah, Jackie, this was one that'll definitely stand out in your mind. So you know how on your birthday number 7 and number 8 happened. Well, today number 6 happened. And by happened, I mean it went to space. What am I talking about?
Oh.
Some kind of rocket ship.
Apollo mission.
Ooh, no, wrong hemisphere.
Oh. What?
Oh no. Like a Chinese one?
Apoyo.
Not Chinese, but definitely another red state, somebody
Japan.
say.
I don't know what that means. Oh, I know. That.
Russia.
Republican.
Okay, Russia, but Russia launched what into space?
A dog, and it was alive for way too long. And then it died in space. R.I.P. Laika.
Paul, do we know if this was the Laika mission?
I don't know. I didn't send you that one, so.
All right, we'll give Jackie a point on that one for getting the dog part right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Didn't the dog land safely? Now there's a planet just full of dogs somewhere out there. Aww,
Yes. Yeah.
cute.
Love that. Thank you.
Okay, well, the answer that we were trying to get was Soyuz 6 was the name of the spacecraft.
Okay, well, point for Jackie on that one.
Okay, this is actually the same year. There's a person named after a very specific type of feature of the environment
Wind.
who was involved in a car crash.
Volcano Jones.
Ooh, close.
You love this guy. You're obsessed with him.
Me?
Wendy Jenkins. Wendy.
Car crash?
His musical genre relates to the geographic feature.
Rock.
Geographic feature.
Rock music. Did he die in the car crash?
No, but 3 people did.
Travis Barker.
3 other people.
Eddie Cochran?
Think about what could be a little bluer. Oh, actually, saying blue is misleading. I should be saying brown.
Oh.
Right?
The Browns. Yes. That's a really good hint.
A brown geographic feature that died in a car crash and played
did
a lot
not
of
die in a
rockabilly?
It
car
could also
crash.
be described as blue by mistake.
What's brown but is also blue that is a man?
You sound like a troll at a bridge giving someone a riddle.
If this guy was at a
blue.
bar, he might order
One
3 drinks.
bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer. George Thorogood.
No, isn't that
Gorge?
a cover?
Are you saying Gorge?
It is. John Lee Hooker did that.
Oh, that's never mind. The wrong guy.
Okay. Muddy Waters.
Hey,
I knew he was
Oh, nice.
Hey, all right.
But I can't accept it because you didn't buzz in, unfortunately.
Yeah, that
I
is
knew he was
brown,
in
blue,
a
and
car
man.
crash.
Correct.
Yeah, wow. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. God damn, man.
I love that.
There's one more, and if Jackie gets it, she gets $100 and a gun.
Please, I need a gun so bad.
Jackie, we'll let you pick here. Do you prefer the wonderful world of sports, or should we stay in the more musical direction?
Let's go sports, because we're not sports guys, so that'll be fun.
Okay, this on this day in history, a dramatic strikeout. Oh, that's kind of giving a lot of information. A dramatic strikeout occurred in the 9th inning. Who struck out whom, or whom struck out who?
What year was this?
We can't give that away,
Okay.
can we?
Yeah, you can give the year
Yeah,
away.
you can give
Oh,
it.
okay, 1978.
And it's more about, I would say, let's focus more on the who was struck out, because that's what's surprising.
He's well known. He's actually named after this month. Well, I should say he's nicknamed after this month.
It's true.
October
I don't know any.
Jones?
I don't know
Mr.
baseball guys.
Oh.
Isn't there one called like Boss Hog or something?
There is someone called Boss Hog, but that's neither of these people.
It was Mr.
Okay.
October. Who is this guy's name? Not the guy from Seinfeld.
No.
Buckner.
But he was in the South Park movie. What the basketball?
Oh, god damn. Can I go rent that from a Redbox real quick and get back to you?
I've
don't
got it
remember
on
that
tape
whole movie?
upstairs.
No, I never thought it was that funny to be honest
No,
with
it's
you.
really funny, and that part with that guy is especially good because he's talking about
in the
how
hospital with the kid.
no,
dying.
he's talking about how like he hit that like the last home run of his career and he didn't get the ball. Some kid ran off with it, and it was Coop, but he doesn't want to admit it. And he's like, "Well, thanks for everything," and he goes to walk away.
Well, don't spoil it for.
And the guy goes, "Coop, one more thing," and he turns around and goes, "I didn't take your fucking ball."
All right,
Very funny,
well,
very funny.
ruin the ending for a lot of
And
people who haven't seen the movie. Is his name Ron?
No, Ronald Goldman.
Okay, should we do a rhymes with?
Give me a Marco's boogers.
Rhymes like Wedgie Waxon.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackie got it. Jackie wins
I
the
got
$100 and the gun.
and a gun and a gun. Give me the gun. Give me the money.
Oh,
Dan was
Jesus.
right
Can
though.
you
It is
Venmo me
Mr.
that?
October.
Should we
Yeah.
roll the $100 bill up like a scope and glue it to the gun?
Yes.
Well, congrats, Jackie. You needed
Thank
a
you,
W, I
guys.
guess.
Yeah.
It's all right. Listen, we've been off for a few months. We're getting our sea legs back. Paul's faking sick again.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks pretty sick.
He does look. But that doesn't mean anything.
I've got this COVID test kit here.
Okay.
And mine had like this little thing that you punch out right here where you can put your test tube and you can like put the drops in and you can.
Yeah.
I'm like, do they think that people don't have little like chemistry test kits at home? Like you need to use a little part of the box.
You don't
for
need to
that?
send
Like,
me
come
with a
on.
beaker. I have my own beaker.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, let me just get my Erlenmeyer flask out. Thank you. You know?
Yep.
It's a little patronizing. I get that. I would like to get it. I want the 5 days. I want the quarantine. I haven't gotten it. Are you
I have
staying
not
home?
gotten it.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
won't have to
trying
go to
get
work
it.
for 5 days.
Yeah.
I drove through every single state in the continental U.S. and I did not get it.
That's not true. Delaware, Rhode
Yeah, but
Island.
I got it from a stripper's asshole. So
That's hot.
That's kind of the worst way to get it.
it kind of
probably.
makes sense that I would have contracted it from having
You're
a
either
private,
getting-
Pink eye.
private dance.
Private heart-to-heart chat is what you.
It was supposed to be a dance, but I wasn't feeling. The strip club doesn't really make me horny, so I just told her about my emotional problems. I told her about the new Batman movie, and
I'm kind of Joker pilled.
the Joker's
love
not in
that.
the new one.
Why
Tyler,
not?
Did you see emo Batman?
Nope.
Sounds good.
Any feelings on Batman in general, Tyler?
Batman. He's like a millionaire that beats up homeless people.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
like Batman's from a simpler time, you know?
Yeah,
Back
that's
when we
true.
were just like, yeah, I do idolize millionaires that like don't go to counseling, put on a mask and cowl, hang out on top of buildings late at night, you know.
With bird phobias.
I would love
Beat
to
up
see
people
George
who are
Soros
economically
doing that.
disadvantaged.
A vagrant is stealing a loaf of bread from the market.
Kill
Elon
him.
Musk driving around at night in a leather diaper, assaulting vagrants. It's cooler than what he's doing now. I'll tell you that.
True.
Now, that said, there is a lot of very cool Batman stuff out there. Don't get
Okay.
me wrong. I love Batman.
Sure.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
Let me tell you something about. We've talked about this before. Tyler has a small business on the side that he's trying to stop
I was wondering.
working in this field, but then we
It's so
decided
true.
to just demand that he keep doing it, where he
Yeah.
predicts what kind of music you'll like, then he sends you CDs in the mail. I think you may have predicted something a little creepier with this last shipment you sent me. Do you remember the CDs you sent me?
only vaguely. Let me just check my
One of those artists is tragically no longer with us.
Oh, the Queen.
Yeah, he sent me the Queen's mixtape, and then she died like within hours of me opening the package.
the album dropped and then she dropped.
Yeah,
I preemptively sent you a Coolio CD.
you did,
Oh,
and then
no,
he died,
no.
and now it's worth $1 million.
I don't
No,
know
I was-
this
I was loving
for
that.
certain, but I'm pretty sure my friend Bleep had sex with him.
Okay.
You have to tell me who it is.
Coolio.
No.
Oh, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Last I heard from her, she was mad at us for sending that horse video, of the horse dying.
Oh, a lot of people
a
were
while
pretty
ago.
upset
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
that.
I was not.
People did not want to wake up because we sent it so late at night that everyone just woke up to a video of a horse shitting and dying with a boner.
There's worse ways to wake up.
What were people more mad about, that or when you posted on Facebook that Dan passed away?
There was more. I would say that there was more people I cared about that were mad about the horse video, and then the people that complained about the Facebook thing were stupid idiots.
Well, but like the people don't get it though. Like Dan's death on Facebook was like a work of art.
Yeah, thank you.
Like when you watch someone die from doing the Tide Pod challenge, it's like it's art. Like I don't know how someone could watch that and then just be like,
well,
I don't know.
I think it was people.
The problem is people weren't watching the video; they were just reading the.
Because you scroll and it's just like, wow, I can't believe this happened. My best friend is dead.
If listeners want a little backstory, when the Tide, I think it was actually a little bit after the Tide Pod challenge.
It was probably 8 months after the.
And then you're like, I don't have any Tide Pods, and he's just like checking out of the box.
Well, I was formulating the idea for a long time. There was a lot of pre-production.
Yeah. It was Dan's idea. I helped him do it, and then everyone was just mad at me, which is
so
great.
Yeah. In the video, I drink a fake gallon of laundry detergent and die and spit up on myself.
What's crazy is that like the video, like you die, right?
Yeah.
And the video just keeps going for like a long time, and then, but at some point someone had to find it, edit off the ending, upload it to YouTube, and then post it under your name and just be like, Dan passed, but this is his final request for playing this video.
Here's a video of him killing himself.
But I didn't kill myself. It was a death by misadventure. Someone would have had
my favorite thing was for like, I don't know how many months afterwards, like 4 months, 6 months, there was just all these posts from like the like Dan Daniels Memorial Foundation or something. It was just like all these posts were just like, oh, Dan would have loved this.
I did do that for a while. I kept it.
And it was so...
Paul was bullied off of social media indefinitely.
You're dipping your toe back in, but that was enough to make you leave for good. People were very upset. My own sister scrolled past and thought that, but it's like, that's not how you're going to hear about it. You know?
Yeah.
It depends on your family.
Yeah, I'm going to break the news to your sister by posting it on Facebook.
But some people were upset. And then some people were upset. There was someone in the comments being like, hey, suicide's not a laughing matter.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, it can be.
It can.
Have they heard of the Darwin Awards?
I really like it.
Funny.
It was a very mentally ill person who said that, but I really wanted to respond like, just shut the fuck up.
Oh, I really wanted to respond, but I was like, God damn it, I'm supposed to be dead. I gotta keep it going. But I was so mad because it was like suggesting like, do you know what's like to? It's like, I've fucking lost people before. I think this is funny. Like, I didn't commit suicide. I was doing a challenge, you know? Like,
not funny.
Good Lord.
You committed suicide in just the most painful way you could imagine.
Like, your body can't burp up that many bubbles. You just turn into like a seagull kind of, you know? And
that would have been nice if you had added in post-production one little bubble coming out of my mouth. We didn't think of that.
And then, you know, someone in the comments on YouTube would just be like, that's the moment he gave up his ghost. And they have like a paranormal detective that's like, they're like putting filters over the video and you can see like the ghost of yourself is inside the bubble, like in the reflection.
There's like a little me.
It's an open casket funeral and you got blue viscous liquid on.
Yeah, like no amount of makeup can cover that up, you know? The mortician's just like, we've seen it before, and unfortunately, that's how detergent works.
The nice thing is, we don't even have to embalm him. He's clean. He's clean as a whistle.
People are like, what's that smell? And it's like, well, it's the fresh breeze scent, actually. Like, have you ever done laundry, and then you're just like, oh, that's exactly the way that Dan's corpse smelled. You know, like, I had to switch detergent brands after that.
Oh, Lord.
That's why I'm doing the one for sensitive skin now, no smell.
Listeners, we'll link to the YouTube video of my Tide Pod challenge video. God, that was so funny. People were so mad.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Fuck them.
Jackie has said it before, and she'll say it again. Comedy is all about offending snowflakes.
I do say that.
Yeah. I think we can start to wrap this up. I think we can. Tyler, do you have time to hang out with us? We do our little bonus segment.
Yeah, if I'm not here for the afterbirth, I'm not here at all. So
that's the kind of man that I want to know.
Yeah.
And that's also a message going out to anybody that is a future partner who might have a baby. I'm there
Tyler
with you 100%.
There for the afterbirth.
Yes.
Specifically.
Yep.
All right.
Well, maybe other parts, I guess.
Your wife is giving birth and you're out in the waiting room. Let me know when the afterbirth starts coming out. I'll check it out. Reading the comic
Have
book.
you guys ever seen Afterbirth? I don't know if we've had this discussion.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
You know when I saw it?
Should we Google it?
When Dan lived with when Dan lived with Meg, and there was that summer where she was training to become a doula.
That was sick. She was watching all those birth videos all the time.
And I would just go over there to hang out with you, and you weren't there, and I would watch women giving birth on VHS tape with Meg in the living room.
Was it grainy?
It was grainy, and almost all of them were doggy-style births, which is pretty cool.
It looks like a big steak.
Yeah, it's like a big organ.
I thought that it was just like
it's like a
fluid or something. Wow.
No.
Lumpy organ.
That's horrible.
You chow it down, too. Or you can plant it in your garden.
Folks, if you want to have afterbirth for dinner, there's only one way to do it. Patreon.com/HBDPOD. And where else can the people find us, Jacqueline?
You can find us on Instagram at HBDPOD. You can find us at the following hashtags: Pepperlick, We're Sorry, Booster Shot, Nude and Topless Photos, Eleanor Delanor, and Comely. You can also find us on Patreon. You can find us on Twitter. You can find me most of the time on this very couch.
That's right. And you can find me. Good luck finding me, because I'm running to and fro.
He's all over the place.
Jumping up
You can
and down.
find us Jacqueline all over the place, frankly.
Yeah.
Jacqueline in your town soon when we go on our tour, which will be
Don't
pretty
use my
fun.
name as a verb.
We'll be Jacqueline all over the country.
And my compliment sandwich that I was supposed to get to you. Josh, you are fun to hang out with. You are a little strange and emotionally have kind of issues. But you are actually nicer than I think a lot of people would realize behind closed doors. Jackie, you're a very warm person, temperature-wise.
Yeah, I run hot.
Very warm. You are a little tired, a little sleepy.
So high on weed.
Could improve on that.
No,
But
sleepy.
you are fun to do crosswords with, even if some of the answers I was a little like, I don't want to put that in there, Jackie.
Well, perhaps we'll use a pencil next time.
And we'll use a pencil next time when we say happy birthday to
Are
you,
all the
Gavin.
answers still like Paul Anka? Is he still in every crossword puzzle?
He did make the cut a lot of the time. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Happy birthday